We're on our way down to the New Forest for the first time ever. There was no video last week. I did a live instead, just in case you missed it, because the week before I was up in the Lake District helping a friend do this 100-kilometre walk in 24-hour challenge. Since then, I had to come back to where my parents are because that's where I dropped the friend off. So I went to go visit the family for a couple of days, and we ended up building another secret cupboard for my laptop, which I will show you now. We've marked out where my laptop goes, if you can see that pencil. So I've got some glue and I've got some leftover carpet, stretch carpet. So essentially we're going to cover that on there so the laptop doesn't move. Then we have some old skirting board from the van, and we're gonna put that around the edge to lock it in place so it doesn't move around, and then the rest of the space is just extra storage. Your feet in there, Dad?
No, thank you.
And this is the finished product. I've just noticed I've still not painted that. Anyway, ignore that. So these are the ends to hold it in place. Little twisty things to keep the cupboard up. And pull it down. And then it's on strings. I'm using my laptop at the minute, which is why it's not there. And that is the finished product. So there is room for other stuff, as you've just seen, but it slides out. So what I think I'm going to do is when I'm next back up north, I'll maybe run that across the whole way so anything else that's in there doesn't slide out when I open it. But the pieces of string sort of keep it from falling, and then you push that up, twist these things underneath. Got 2 of them for security, and then that's it. And you can barely even see it's there. It's like this hidden storage space now. Perfect. And as you can see, we are down in the New Forest. So let me show you the journey down here. I went down to Nottingham to see another friend, and then stayed somewhere between Leicester and Northampton, which is a really cute spot right by these woods and an old railway line, which had this like 400-metre long bridge where they used to hold raves and stuff back in the day. So that was really cool to explore. And then I ended up in Oxford, just outside of Oxford, for a couple of days next to this beautiful woodlands and this gorgeous field, where you could have picnics and stuff like that. If I hadn't planned to come down to the New Forest, I'd have definitely stayed there for ages because it was perfect for the cat. We had glorious sunny weather. These woods had some incredible trees in. If you follow along, you know I'm a tree nerd, so absolutely loved that. I went into those woods like 3 or 4 times a day. Anyway, we are now packed up at Morrison's because it is Father's Day and my dad's birthday in the same weekend, and I'm coming actually down to meet them. They're already in the New Forest in their motorhome, so I'm coming down to stay with them for a couple of days, and then I'm going to go off to Cornwall and explore like Cornwall, Devon area after. So we're going to have a few days together. We've driven down from Oxford this morning, just got up and left, came straight down. I was going to move yesterday, but Savannah didn't want to, and it was boiling hot, and I didn't want to drive in the middle of the day in the heat. So yeah, we're going to go get some treats, and then I will rock up at New Forest with my parents. Found this one. Look at the ponies! We're on and the cow. We're on the site. We're just going to park up with them. Ah, there you go. Welcome to the New Forest, girl. Yes. Stunning, isn't it, lass? Right, perfect for her. And you're away for the camera, Mum. There they are. Just noticed as I've pulled up that one of my back tyre is like completely flat. Like absolutely, I had 10 psi in. I've just driven for 2 hours, so I don't know when that's happened. And we've just topped it up as we've been waiting to come in, and it's already going down. You can hear it. There's a nail in it, so we're gonna have to change the spare tyre. So I'm just gonna quickly put some clothes on that I don't mind getting mucky. and I'm going to have to change a tyre. Thankfully, because I am AA influencer now, they sent a mechanic out to me before I went to Spain, and he taught me how to do this. So me and Dad are now going to reenact putting the spare tyre on. Right, that's what you need. That pulls it out.
Oh, right.
That lowers it down. Look at it already. You can hear the air coming out of there. I need those. Because that goes in there, and this goes in there. And then that goes in there, and you have to twist it to lower the wheel down. So that's it there. It's on a little cable thing, and you basically just got to, this is the hardest part now, you've got to pull this out. Savannah's there, Dad's jacking it up. I'm going to try pull this out. Oh no, we're too low already. We're too low to get this out. It's on grass as well, isn't it? Oh, I can get it out now.
Good.
Okay. Then there's this thing that's got, you've basically got to wiggle that out. Which is not easy when it's on grass. Come on. Shitting hell. Oh, got it. Jesus, that was hard. Oh. There she is. Right, we cannot jack it up because it's on grass and it's just sinking. So we have fake grass and wooden boards. We'll try jack it up on those. Jesus.
That's it, you're off.
Yeah?
Right, yeah.
So if there's anything on the... Right, so that's the one that needs to go in first, okay. Oh, there's there.
Come on.
That's better, right, okay. Yes, I've been a witness to a crash and I've had to drive past it. And it was so flat when I got here, like...
You got two there.
Yeah.
And then here.
Oh!
You've driven over.
You can see them in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, those are still in. If this had been still in, it'd have stayed up. But
Oh, so yeah, new tyre territory that, isn't it?
definitely.
Can't repair that. It's not easy, this bit. So you've got this thing here.
Yeah.
With the... So that's got to hook under one of them.
Oh, right.
And you have to push those through the other side. It's a bit fiddly
Yeah.
this bit.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to the AA because I had a lesson in how to do this and it's very much needed. Come on. This part's harder than changing the tyre.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not joking. Come on. There you go.
Is that okay?
That's it. Oh, right.
Wind it up.
Yeah, now wind it up. There we go. Keep going and then, right. Very, very gentle because it can pop out at this point.
You happy with it?
I think so, yeah. Keep going. Yeah, that's lifting up now. So if anybody doesn't know, this is where they live. I've got a Peugeot Boxer I presume the relays and staccatos will be the same. There's this hole here. This comes with the kit that I got with the van. That goes in there, and that goes on there, and that's how you lower it down and tighten it back up, right? And I've just got here and now I need a shower. These were in the wash. I pulled them out the wash, so I don't mind them getting dirty, but it's a beautiful place though, isn't it? Yeah. And this tyre is far too old to be driving on, but we may do what we may do. I'll get 2 new ones, shall I?
Need 2 new ones.
Oh no, I think they're good.
Yeah.
Thanks. Can my holiday start now?
Yeah.
And then I did buy this separately after the AA man showed us how to do it, because we needed one really. I wasn't strong enough to use just those to tighten the nuts properly, so I bought an extra long one, which is a good job. Spent the next few hours settling in, and then Dad and I went for a little explore and a walk around the woods. The things that that tree has seen. How old do you reckon that is? Hundreds. It's huge. What a great tree. Are you ChatGPT in it? Come for a little walk in the New Forest. I showed Dad how to use ChatGPT. When was it? A few months ago. He's obsessed with it now. Oh God, the power. Mushroom. I didn't film anything for the rest of the day because we came across some adversity and challenges, which I will explain later on in the video. This is what I've woken up to today. Glorious. It's Father's Day and my dad's birthday today. Hello, Mr. Pony. Oh, there's a foal. It's gonna be a warm one today, beautiful. Wow, that's literally outside of my window.
Keep going, man.
Bye, have a lovely time. Bye. The givers are off for a birthday lunch on the bikes through the New Forest. I'm left completely in charge of their van. My van's over there. It is far too warm now to be outside. I was laying in the sun. I was laying over there, laying in the sun, but I'm already a little bit pink. So it's about 1:45 in the afternoon now, and I'm just gonna sit in the shade for a little bit. They've gone out for birthday lunch. I'll see them a bit later. They'll probably come back a bit tiddly. So I'll have a little bit of a party later, but I'm just gonna chill other than that. Try stay cool. This is my current solution. Because it is like 35, 36 degrees, something like that. It's beautiful, but a bit hot. The site is also emptied out, so it's Sunday today, and all the weekend people have gone. So now it's really, really, really quiet. It's lovely. I woke up, opened my back doors, and there was deer in this bit. It's beautiful. Although we have had some issues, because when I pulled up, obviously the flat tyre, after we'd been here, after we'd changed our tyre, another couple turned up, same thing had happened to them. So we went up to help them change their tyre. So I don't know if there was something on the way in that has wrecked both our tyres. Anyway, then yesterday evening, we'd met some friends in another van, so we were over there, and the wardens did the rounds, and they came over to my van, started shouting hello, and I was like, hi, we're over here. And they basically were like, is this your cat? You're not allowed a cat here? And people have turned up with composting loos, I don't have a composting loo. And they're being turned away even after they've paid, and they're not getting refunds because apparently it's in the small print. So if you're coming to the New Forest, if you've got a composting loo, you're not allowed on. I asked why this morning, and they said it's because if you mix it with sawdust or coconut peel or whatever you use, people were putting it down the waste chutes where the black waste goes, and it was blocking it. So I was like, fair enough. But I don't use anything like that, and I just put it in the bin. And she was like, oh, the bin men won't take it. And I'm sitting there looking around because there's a van with children who obviously have nappies. And I was like, but they'll take that, won't they? So I was like, they're not going to know. Anyway, this other couple that turned up and got turned away, there was 2 of them. Both of them were like, we're not going to empty the bucket here. We only empty it once every 3 weeks. They still won't let them on the site. So I'm lucky they didn't ask me because I've got one. But I'm just waiting for the helicopter to go past. So yeah, got away with that. So thankfully I'm in. And then they saw the cat and they were like, you're not allowed cats here. And I literally was like, the reason I've come here is because there have been cats on this site before. There aren't dogs allowed on here. And my parents have been here for years on end. And they love it. It's one of their favourite sites. And they've seen other cats here, which is why I said. So they turned up and they're like, you're not allowed to stay. And my dad was like, she's been drinking, she can't drive. Thinking they were trying to kick me off. Anyway, they said, we're not going to kick you off, but you're not allowed a cat. And I said to her, I was like, look, I know where you are because there've been cats on this site before. So they went back and they rung the manager, owner, whatever it is. So she came back this morning, knocked on the door, and I'm thinking, oh God, here we go. Like, am I going to get kicked off on my dad's birthday? Anyway, she was like, you are allowed to stay this one time, but you're not welcome back with the cat. I was like, don't worry, love, I won't be coming back. And then she said, you've got to have her on a lead or in the van. And I was like, this girl just wants to sleep in the bush. It's 36 degrees today. There's no way I'm shutting her in the van. That's just dangerous. Anyway, so I have still let her roam because she's, she doesn't, the reason why they're worried is because of ground nesting birds. Savannah is 10 years old. She's never caught a bird in her life, right? She catches mice, that's it. She doesn't catch birds. So I've kind of just let her roam. And then when the ladies come past, I've grabbed her and put a lead on her. So I am breaking all sorts of rules here. But to me, if a rule doesn't make sense, I don't follow it. That's just been my whole situation with life. I don't care if it's illegal or what. If a rule doesn't make sense, I'm not following it. So yeah, we're basically here illegally in many ways, but we're just staying put and hoping that she doesn't catch Savannah out roaming. So yeah, and also last night when they came up and basically said this to me, I touched Savannah's neck and she'd lost a collar. I was like, brilliant. So I went on the app to try locate it, find it, no signal. I was like, brilliant. So I've lost a collar and I might get kicked off and I've got a flat tyre. Oh, at least that's the 3. At least I've got the 3 bad things out of the way with. Anyway, went for a walk late last night because this royally peed all of us off. We were eating dinner last night and all of us were just in a mood. And my mum said, we're going to leave in principle if they kick you off tomorrow. I was like, there's no point in you wasting any more money. But anyway, didn't happen. So I went for a walk in the woods afterwards and then I came back and it was past dark when I got back. And I was like, right, the tracker has a flashing blue light on it. So I was like, let's see if we can find it. Anyway, went on the app and it pinged. I was like, yes. So I played the little sound and I found it. So we found the tracker. I've put a new tyre on, so I need to buy 2 new tyres now, which is a pain. And I'm not meant to be here with the composting loo and I'm not meant to be here with the cat. So that's my experience of the New Forest so far. Which is a shame because I had this bigged up. But, I mean, I'm fine today, but yesterday I was really not okay with everything. And I just looked at my parents, I was like, why have you come here so much? Because as well, this woman that was dealing with us was so moody, borderline rude, just a problem with everything. Oh, that was also it. When I turned up half an hour early, she said to me, oh, it's £5 to come in early. And I started laughing because I thought she was joking. And she deadpan looked at me and I went, oh, you're being serious? And she was like, yeah. I was like, it's £11 for the night, but they want £5 for me to come in half an hour earlier. So I just looked at her and I was like, don't worry, I'll just sit in my van and wait half an hour. And then I walked down here to say hi to the parents, and she comes running after me. She's like, you can't come down here. You can't leave your van unattended up there. I was like, all right. So we went back up. She's a very happy lady, let's put it that way. And I was like, why do you like this site? Like, I didn't get good vibes at all yesterday, but this is a new person. She hasn't worked here before. I was a bit put out a bit yesterday when I arrived, really, but we're all good. So we're enjoying it today. And it is a beautiful place. I went for a walk in the woods yesterday, and it is absolutely stunning. It's so quiet. Like, all you can hear are the birds. And I can see the ponies over there now. Like, it's gorgeous. But yeah, just a few issues when we arrived, which is a bit of a shame, put down on yesterday, but we're all right today. I had a lovely quiet afternoon to myself while the parents were off at their meal, so I made a nice tuna and cucumber sandwich and ate it on the bed, desperately trying to stay cool, because at this point it was like peak heat of the day, and the only shade I really had was in the van. But it was beautiful because I had the back doors and the front doors and everything open. There was this lovely breeze coming through, and I did manage to stay as cool as possible. What to do when it's 36 degrees and you live in a van? Not a lot. We have this set up in the shade to try keep cool. I also regularly went into the woods, into the forest, because that was the shadiest place around. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely terrified this one, aren't you, babe? Are you good? Boop. I also managed to get a bit of work done while admiring the horses and waiting for the parents to return home a little drunk.
A few moments later.
I left the Gimmers to their early night and I came into the woods again for another evening walk. Got a beautiful sunset, surrounded by ponies. It's absolutely lovely, this place. It's a shame about how it started, but I am enjoying myself now. I've just seen a load of deer. There are bats flying above me and also dragonflies. And the moon behind me. It's the longest day of the year today. Happy summer solstice, everyone. And that was my experience of the New Forest for the first time. Big shout out to my Patreon and YouTube members. You guys are legends. Love you lots. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so using the links below. And if not, I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out and stay wild.